Hello and thanks for joining us on Perspectives in Politics. I am Ogie Ihimekme. Nigerian youth have been told to support young candidates irrespective of their political parties during the 2023 elections. The House of Representatives candidate Taslim Ahmed, under the platform of Action Alliance, gave the advice during an exclusive interview on the implementation of the Not Too Young to Run Act. He said it is possible for youth to get into elective positions if they come together in one voice and purpose.
Hashtag Not Too Young to Run bill that was introduced 2 years ago. What gave me the desire to want to run now is honestly just the situation that I see in the country. I mean, they keep saying the youth is the future, the youth is now, but the youth aren't really doing anything at all. We're not standing up to be counted or to try to represent our people. So I decided to be one of those people that would stand up and say, you know what, enough is enough. Let's try to do something. Let's try to make these things better. Let's try to get our security better. Let's try to get our economy better, our education better, because the people there right now, honestly, they don't really care so much about it, you know. What we are bringing really that's different is a different approach to politics, to how we want to, basically the mindset that we use in politics. So instead of doing godfatherism type of politics, we want a type of politics that, you know, where it is the people who put us in those positions. It is through their contributions and through their volunteering and through whatever other kinds of means they want to participate with us that we get into power. And so it is to them that we owe whatever allegiance we are supposed to have, and so it is only for them that we would decide to work. The reason we decided anyways not to try to run through the APC and PDP is because we think most of the politics there is already tainted. I mean, anyone who watched the primaries can tell you that it is no longer politics. This is just, you know, who has the most money. We are counting how much money everybody has, and so I mean, this is not something we can even participate in, let alone we would want to participate in. So what really makes us believe that we have a chance of winning is because we're trying to do something different. We're trying to bring something we call a CSR approach to politicking. So instead of making promises and telling people we are going to do this for you and we're going to do that for you, we're going to spend the money we should use for campaigning to actually do those things. Meaning we're going to build those wells and give them that water before we become elected. We're going to give them those, we're going to try to provide access to that education even while we are not in office. We're going to try to get them jobs even while we are out of that office through our empowerment programs, through other schemes which again, we talk about a lot more in our manifesto, which is on the website. This is, of course, all for members of my own constituency, the people who are actually going to vote for me. But at the same time, the second objective really is to get other people like me, other people who are also tired of, you know, the high incessant inflation, who are also tired of the continuing insecurity, to either stand up and join us or stand up and participate by themselves. Let them know that you don't have to be in the APC or PDP to actually run, because the people who vote, no matter how much money they have, it is human beings who actually place those votes, and so it is only those human beings who can decide who actually becomes elected. So your job should be to stand up and convince these people. They don't need a lot of convincing. They know what the APC has done, they know what the PDP has done, they know that it's the same people going over and over again. They know, they are fully aware of that. I think these last 4 years have been among the most difficult years in Nigeria's history. My advice is, remember what happened in the last election. These people came and they made you promises and they gave you small amounts of money. Did that money help you with your farm in the next season? Did it help you take care of your family in any way? Did it help you pay for your children's school fees? All that money cannot do anything for you at all in 4 years. All the best you can hope for is a few months or even a few weeks of paying for some of your bills. It doesn't help you in any way at all. So instead of trying to vote for somebody that will simply offer you some money to go and vote for him, try to vote for somebody that you think will actually have your interest at heart for the next 4 years, not just for the next 4 weeks with the small amount of money he's going to give you. Try to imagine what your children's lives might be like 8 years, 12 years from now if you continue to vote those same people that have been making the same promises to you for much more than 22 years now. The same exact promises and failing with those same promises. Try to avoid falling into the same trap.
That's all we can take for today. I am Ogie Ihimekme.